That's okay, because we have plenty more voicemails to listen to today. We have one here from someone who's gotten 2 DUIs, and they just got their second back in February, and they just want to vent about it because their situation sucks, according to them. Let's listen in.
Yo, what's up, Gob? Long time fan, first time caller. Pardon the echo, bro. I'm in the fucking bathroom at work right now making this call. I was just bullshitting on my phone. I saw your shit on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm 26 and I just got my second DUI back in February. Pretty fucked up. Whole situation sucks.
Same age as me.
I don't think I fucked my life up, but it definitely doesn't help. So, yeah, man, I'd love to talk to you about that. And keep doing what you're doing, brother. See ya.
Let's call him. I'm intrigued, dude. I have a DUI. I know the process. Sounds like this guy might know it better than me. Let's tap in. You better pick up, dude. If we get 3 no answers in a row, I'm airing out phone numbers, dude. I've been pretty nice about it today, but I'm going to change that. Okay? Let me get one more no answer, dude, and we'll see how the vibe shifts. Okay? Yo, this is like one ring away off a no answer. This phone number starts with a 4.
Hello?
Hello? I'm just responding to the... Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
No, man, it's cool. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I knew that didn't sound like the person who left the voicemail.
No, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just listened to your voicemail, dude. I heard you just racked up your second DUI. I'm pretty intrigued. You got to fill me in on this.
Yeah, man, it's kind of a shitty situation. So I got my first one in 2022. I was coming home from work. I was going through a breakup. When I was at work, I had a bottle of vodka in my car. And I literally, just basically said, fuck that job, because I was arguing with her. Went outside, started chugging that shit. My bad, I'm nervous, and I just hit the fucking bowl.
Oh, you're good, dude.
My bad if I'm not good at telling stories. But, yeah, dude, so fucking went out there and drank that shit, and I was, probably sitting in my car for, 20 minutes. And this is the first one. I was probably sitting in my car. Anyway, I started driving home. Fucking ran a red light, T-boned a dude. Had to do, a week in jail because I told him I was suicidal, which, pro tip, never tell him
Bad
that.
idea.
Yeah,
bad
idea, dude.
Yeah.
I would have only had to do probably 24, 48 hours most, but I went in on a weekend, so the mental health people weren't there. Fucking, so I had to wait for them before they could clear me to leave.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, dude, it was shitty. I was in a little shitty cell in a turtle suit with 2 other dudes. It wasn't a good time, man. It wasn't a good time. Anyway,
damn, when you're in the turtle suit, how do you eat and go to the bathroom and stuff? How do you function?
Well, basically, you're naked under there, so they didn't let me shower because I guess using a towel is a risk of hanging yourself or something. So there was a shower in the cell, but the 2 dudes I were with were both kind of fucked up in the head. So literally, dude, they were just throwing trays of food. We would get our shit in little styrofoam containers, if you're, just it'd be closed and it would have the food in it and all the.
Yep.
They didn't even give us silverware, so you'd have to tear off a piece of the fucking styrofoam or fold a cup up or something, make a little spoon. It was fucked. I mean, it was jail, so what can you expect? And this is all Tennessee too, so down here they don't really we don't have legal weed or anything. They're not putting any type of money towards this shit to make it better. It's pretty bad. But yeah, so they anyway, so yeah, the turtle suit though, you can't do shit. I mean, literally, you basically just sit there. If you want to shit, you pretty much just got to tell the other dudes to turn around and kind of just use your turtle suit to make a little, covering, I guess, pretty much most privacy you can get.
Damn, that fucking, that's got to be so uncomfortable.
Man, it's not good. Luckily, the second time though, it wasn't. I didn't tell him that. I knew from experience. So
yeah,
no turtle suit this time.
Your first DUI, you fucked up. You tell him you're suicidal, made a mistake. Sounds like that was a while ago, maybe dealt with by now. how do you end up getting a second one? I mean, you didn't learn enough from the first one, I guess.
No, and the funny part is actually I went to rehab a month before, like I did 28 days in rehab inpatient.
Oh shit! Okay.
Before I got the first DUI.
Yep.
So I literally kind of my whole family, everybody was kind of like, yeah, I might have a problem when I was like, because I had a fake ID in high school, so I had been drinking probably since I was like 17.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived with my mom, and I used to just sneak. Like, I had a bathroom in my bedroom because we like added on to the house. So there was like I took the old master bedroom basically. So I took the I used to sneak like cases of beer and shit through the window in the bathroom, and just all type of shit, man. Just like stupid shit. And I even bought like a little mini fridge, put it back there, and I'd put like I'd leave to go to work, and I'd just have like a whole mini fridge full of beer just sitting in my room. Like and obviously I wasn't supposed to have the shit. They were pissed. They found it a couple of times, but anyway, so that's how it progressed, started off. But yeah, man, I went to rehab because I thought it would be bad. Got out of there, got the DUI, and I slowed down pretty heavily for a while.
Yep.
After that, and then even here recently, like right now, I can't drink at all because I got an ankle monitor on.
Shit.
Yeah, I got an alcohol, like it's called a scram device. I got a so like I even have shit. If I even get like mouthwash or something in my mouth, it's not a non-alcoholic. It'll fuck me up,
those are
man.
crazy. That's the extreme kind of fucking DUI shit too. Because I mean, a lot of the time they'll just put the breathalyzer in your car, but having the monitor that does it on your ankle's nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one I had that breathalyzer for like probably I was supposed to only have it for a year. I had it for probably about two and a half because I fucked up a couple times and like I would stay up late drinking and have to go to work in the morning, and I'd go out there and blow, and the shit would still. I think it's like a quarter of the legal limit, so it's like 0.02, which is like a fucking half a beer, or something. So I'd go out there a couple times, fuck up, and then they give you 4 additional months onto it. So I'm sitting here paying for this shit monthly. I got to get it calibrated monthly. It's costing me probably like $250 a month for this thing, if not more.
Damn.
Yeah, and so they just slap 4 more months on there and basically say fuck you, and they charge you like a fine for it too, for like fucking up. So that's just another way they get you. So honestly, this ankle thing, it's not as bad. I'd rather have this than the damn thing in my car. But I'm probably going to end up having to get that too.
At least.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The GPS ones, you have to charge them and like plug them into the wall, but this one takes a battery, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, I don't have to like worry about sitting there with a fucking, hooked to a wall and shit. I knew one guy in rehab, he had one on both legs. He'd sit there with that bitch plugged up looking fucking goofy, dude.
Oh, fuck.
We'd be sitting there having an AA meeting, and he's like on the corner with his feet against the wall because he'd have to use both plugs and shit. I'm like, damn, dude. It's bad.
So then, how does your second DUI play out? What did you get pulled over? Or what happened?
Yeah, so this one, honestly, dude, it's bullshit, and this happened back in February. So my birthday is on the 10th, February 10th.
All right.
So I had, and by the way, all this going on, I was like just here recently planning on going to the military too. So this kind of fucked that up a little bit too, because like I was probably the day I got my DUI it was the 11th. Well, it was like 2 a.m. So basically the day of my birthday. I hadn't gone to sleep yet. I woke up, had met my family, and we had like a little lunch or whatever, and then I chilled for the rest of the day, kind of just hung out. And I had like a tall boy or two, because at this point I was really only drinking fucking tall boys, and like I'd get like the Miller High Life 32 ounce. I don't know if you ever had one of those, but
I have.
Bro, those big ass fucking cans, dude. Things are giant, but I'd get a couple of those, which I mean I don't know if you really call that light, because that's still like 6 beers, but I'd make it last 3 or 4 hours. I'd just sit there, drink slow, play a game, watch YouTube, whatever. Anyway, so I had drank a couple of those. I think I had one, and then it was probably 10 p.m. or so, and I was like, bro, fuck it, I haven't been to a bar in a while. Let me go to the bar. There's one like probably 10 minutes down the road, probably not even 10 minutes. And I was just going to go alone because I was by myself at the time. Everybody was I didn't want to hit anybody up at 10 talking about going to the bar. So I just said, fuck it, let me go over here right quick. I'll have like a shot, maybe a beer, maybe meet some, people that are cool, just see what's happening. So I go to the bar and dude, it's like fucking dead because it's like a Tuesday or like a Wednesday or something.
Yep.
So it's fucking dead. I really didn't expect there to be much except for like some 40-year-old grown men probably, but I go in there, there's pretty much nobody except for those kind of people. Maybe like 8 old men sitting in the corner drinking, whatever. So I'm not about to go bother them. I just go sit down, have a drink, and then I finish that, and then at this bar, there's like an arcade in the back. So I go back there, and there's a dude sitting. Yeah, there's another bar back there in the arcade. So I'm sitting back there. I'm like, well, that's more my style. I go play a fucking Time Splitters or some shit, whatever. So I'm sitting there with this dude. He's just chilling. He buys me a whiskey. For my birthday, we have another whiskey. We sit down. We go smoke some cigs. And basically, I'm just chilling. Whole time, I don't think nothing of anything. Well, come to find out, at this bar, I've been there it's probably been like 4 or 5 months since I've been there. But I guess the last time I was there, I like skipped my tab or something. And I didn't remember doing that. And they never called me or anything either. Yeah, they never called me. They never did anything. So but they fucking remembered me, dude. And the bar manager lady comes up to me when I'm smoking a cig with this dude that's he's a big fucking dude. Probably 6'4", maybe not 6'4". Now mind you, I'm a short guy. I'm 5'6", 160.
Okay.
So she walks up to me. She's short. She's 5 foot, whatever, She's got this big black dude with her. 6'2", probably 6'3", probably 300 pounds. He looked like Dave Blunt's, bro. I swear to God.
So wait, hold on, because I'm kind of confused though. How do you get a DUI with this though? You're not in the car.
Well, yeah, I'm getting to it. Just 2 seconds. I'll get to it.
Okay.
So they told me off, leave the bar. We don't, you've been here before, leave. And I'm like, whatever, okay, sure. I'm not about to argue.
Oh, so they just throw you out?
Yeah. Well, so I'm walking out, and this big dude's behind me, right? And he fucking I don't know what he was trying to do, bro. But he was walking behind me and he pushed me. I don't know if he was trying to grab me to make me go faster or what, but I wasn't doing shit. And he pushed me, he shoved me, I don't know, he did something. And I fell into a wall and broke my glasses,
Oh,
yeah, I got a cut on my eyebrow, all this type of shit. And I'm like, bro, what the
Not the glasses. Dude.
Bro, that shit triggered me instantly. I mean, you have glasses. How, just triggers you.
Yeah,
bro.
I have glasses. I know how
my
it goes.
vision is so bad, I can't see shit without them, dude. I'm literally like Velma.
Yep, me neither.
So I was it instantly triggered me. I was chill at first, and then I was like, all right, everybody, all y'all are bitches. This place, you just assaulted me. I was, bro, I was just tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I was really tripping, running my mouth. I mean, I wasn't about to fight anybody, but I was just place, bro, I'm about to sue y'all, all type of shit, and I didn't even got the money to do any of that.
Yeah, just talking shit.
Yeah, I was just talking shit. I was just going to talk shit and go home, whatever. I'm never coming back to this place, and I still never will.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so I go out to my car, and my dumbass, dude, I called the cops. I called the cops.
No.
Literally. Yep. I called them, and I was like, hey, I'm at the bar. I came here by myself. I was just having a drink, and they wanted me to leave, and I was like, the bartender pushed me. My glasses are broken. My eye is my eyebrows bleeding. I'm sitting outside of here. So I was just standing outside of my car, and they were like, all right, we'll have an officer over there soon. Literally 5 minutes later, they pull up, and they're talking to me. They're not in a good mood. There's 2 officers, a female one and a male one. The male one is being a dick. I mean, this is an asshole. Female lady, she was pretty cool. She wasn't really doing much. She was kind of just sidekicking. He was leading the investigation, whatever. Basically, long story short, they basically were trying to say not shit's happened, we can't really do shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. They're like, we got to go inside to get some shit. And this whole time, they never took my keys. They acknowledged that I was drunk. They were like, sir, you seem a little intoxicated. Just calm down, we'll get to the bottom of it type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
They never took my keys. They never said, hey, you should call somebody. They never did any of that. And so basically they said all that, and they're like, we're about to go in. So I'm like, dude, I'm about to just leave. So I hop in the whip, And I drive off, and I get like literally, I pull out there, and there's like a little business right next to that place. And this is not a main road. This is like a little side road, no traffic, no no lights, nothing. It's like just a little back road basically. So I pull out of there and go 2 seconds probably, and bro, they come like sprinting out the building. Like I just fucking did the worst thing ever. They come out there, fucking pull up behind me, like run up to my shit with like tasers. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? And then he's like, get out the car, get out the car. I'm like, what? So I get out of the car, and mind you, by this whole time, like I said, I can't see. I was sitting there with my glasses, like I'm driving with one hand with my shit like pressed against my face so I could see. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was down bad. I mean, honestly, truly down bad. But anyway, they pulled me out, searched my car, do all this, and I'm like, you know, I'm not drunk, whatever. I'm good, bro. I live 5 minutes away. Like, just let me go. It's cool. And I'm like, breathalyze me. He's like, no, we're not breathalyzing you. We're taking you down to the station. And I'm like, why?
Okay.
And apparently in my county, they don't really do breathalyzers anymore. The first time I got arrested, they did. But this time they wanted to do blood. So they took me to the station. And I'm still being belligerent, whatever, you know. But after a little bit, I calmed down. Once that guy got out of my face, because he was just being a dick. Once he left, I was kind of calm. It took him like 2 hours to get my blood. Sat in jail for like 5 days. Well, dude, until I finally got bailed out. Otherwise, I would have had to stay in there till my court date, which I just had on Wednesday. So
what's it looking like in the court system? Like what potentially are you facing as a punishment?
Yes, and sorry it's so long-winded, dog. I mean, I'm my bad. I was excited to talk
you're good.
to you, and
you're good. A lot happened.
It kind of required some context a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I went to court on Wednesday, like I said, and I got a public defender. I thought about spending, you know, $5K, $10K for a lawyer, but I don't know, man. I really don't see any point because my blood came back, and I'm 3 times the limit. So like, what can you really do? And I got a prior.
Yeah,
you know?
But I mean, half the point of a lawyer is you know, you find a guy who's been around long enough to be friends with the prosecutor, or the judge,
yeah,
and then you just get like a kind of sweet deal based off that. You know, I mean, obviously you're not beating the case by the sounds of it, but
no. Yeah, my public defender, you know, respect to him. He did his job, but he didn't really give me a good deal. The DA wasn't trying to play ball with me when I went to court. He was like, basically the fine, you know, so you got fines, you got, I think, DUI class, probably a breathalyzer for like a year, or something like that. And then the biggest one is, so the first one is like 48 hours, I think, 24 to 48 hours in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a minimum of 45 days. So basically a month and a half in jail. Yeah. And, I mean, I've been to jail, you know, besides these 2 DUIs, I've been there for a couple of things that have gotten dropped, that I won't mention. I mean, they're expunged. It was a bunch of bullshit, but I've had to spend a little time in there for that. So, I mean, I've got the experience, but it's not a fun place. I don't want to do that shit. And I got work. I'm probably get fired, have to like find a new job. Have to get somebody to, you know, have to transfer money to somebody to cover my bills while I'm in there. It's just a pain in the ass, you know? So.
Wait, man, you know, I hope you beat the case. I mean, I hope it doesn't sound like you will, but I hope you at least get a good outcome with your public defender, you know?
Yeah, well, see, we had the thing, and he couldn't get a good thing with the DA. Basically, DA was like 45 days where I could do 22 and then rehab. But I did what's called down and out, so I'll basically just get a new DA and a new public defender. My case is going to be pushed back a couple months, and hopefully I'll be able to get some better outcome from it. What I'd really like is just to do the 28 days or even have just a monitor on my leg for like a year and just avoid the jail time, but I guess we'll see.
Well, I mean, I hope you learn from it at least. I hope you learn to maybe call an Uber next time, you know?
Yeah, I'm just smoking weed and taking shrooms now because they didn't.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not on panels. I'm not on drug tests since I have this thing on my leg. I just can't drink alcohol, so I've just been chilling.
Yeah, got a million other better options then, dude.
Hell yeah.
No more hangovers.
Yeah, the alcohol ain't good for me, dog. It ain't good.
It's not good for anybody, man. Well, hey, thank you for calling in and sharing your story. I really appreciate it, and I wish you luck.
Yes, sir.
You have a good rest of your day.
Yes, sir. You too. Have a good one, Goblin.
Yep, you as well. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard some up calls today, dude. The 2-time DUI champ, dude. You know what they say? Third time's the charm. Maybe he's gonna. The way he talked about that was crazy, dude. He made it sound like he was like it was some bullshit. And then when he first went into the story, he's like, it was some bullshit. My second DUI shouldn't have even happened. Then he goes into it, ends up being like, yeah, so my blood, I was 3 times over the legal limit. It's like, damn, bro. I don't know if that's bullshit, dude. I'm not sure how you frame that as being bullshit. Sounds like they got you right on the money, dude. I don't know. Oh my God. Man. Listen, guys, I think we're going to call it here. This has been a fantastic episode. I'm glad that you guys are able to call me today and get these things off your chest. And in the future, don't be afraid to call me and get whatever's on your mind, out there for the world to hear, okay? This is a safe space for all you wanting to call in, okay? I don't judge. Unless you get your boyfriend deported because you're hallucinating him following you, then I judge a little bit. But otherwise, I don't judge. But either way, thank you all for tuning in this week. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Go tune into all the other episodes if you haven't already. Go subscribe to all the other Goblin channels if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.